So this video was for all the TNA fanboys out there who keep polluting the YWC with this fucking nonsense about how they think TNA is somehow gonna save professional wrestling. And TNA's gonna save it, isn't it? Oh yeah? Fuck all of you. And seriously, just stop spouting the rhetoric. Stop sucking Austin Aries' fucking cock. Stop trying to say that Ace and Eights, this storyline, is going to work out. Do you people realize that Austin Aries, since he's been champion, hasn't cut one good promo, had one good match, has done fucking nothing memorable at all? It's almost crazy to say this, but even Jeff Jarrett, who I feel was somebody who was just mid-card level talent, was even a better champion than Austin Aries. Oh, and you might be saying, Brett, why are you hating on Austin Aries? Austin Aries is the best. You know what? I love Austin Aries. I don't want to suck his cock, but I like him. I think he's a real talented guy. And the thing is, whenever I criticize Austin Aries or I criticize TNA, I'm called a WWE mark. Hey, you're a WWE mark. Just shut the fuck up already, because I'm sick and tired of being called a WWE mark, because I actually see the truth. I realize that TNA only gets a 1.0 every single fucking week. And then, God forbid they get a 1.3 and the fanboys are like, see, oh, you're wrong. It doesn't matter. 1.0, 1.3, it's low as fucking shit. There's like 1,000 other shows that get higher ratings than that. WWE has 3 times the ratings, literally, than them. And, and even though WWE's ratings have been suffering, they still have more than double the ratings half the time, even when their ratings are doing bad. And this is not being a WWE mark, this is just stating statistics. Because you people say that TNA is going to beat WWE somehow, some way. And so I'm just laying out facts here, and you don't like the facts, because that's the way how it works here in the YWC. It's not logic, or it's not what's best for the business. It's just what you personally want. And in your sick, perverted fantasies where, Austin Aries is sucking your dick, or vice versa, he's sucking your cock, or whatever. In your fantasy world where this Ace and Eights angle is actually entertaining, this is what you want. No one else wants it. This is what you people want. And half the people saying this don't even have the fucking balls to make a video. They're just commenters, people hiding behind fake accounts. It's funny, because whenever someone makes a stupid comment on here, I'm always clicking their channel. They have no videos, no nothing posted at all. You can't even see their comments. It's just a fake account. So here's the thing. Recently, I got attacked by a couple of people saying that all you want is WWE because its production values are better. When the fuck did I say anything about their production values? I mean, okay, it's funny that you bring that up, because yes, WWE does have better production values. That's just amazing that you mentioned that, because that does make it more entertaining. When an event is in a bigger venue, when it looks nicer, that does add to your enjoyment. And that's why, because companies are always trying to please the eye of their customers. Why do you think that TVs are bigger, that people buy bigger TVs? Why don't they have picture tubes anymore? Why do people have LCD and plasma screens nowadays? It's because people want better visuals. So it's like, so sue me, because I really do think it's better, but I never said that. But you people are bringing this argument up, so there you go, it is better. And here's the funny thing. Here's what encompasses all this bullshit that floats around the YWC and people pointing fingers every which way. You should take those fucking fingers and stick them up your ass. Fucking point them towards your colon. Because this is the moment of truth where you're going to just look like fucking idiots. Because you say I only care about production values. You say that I'm just a WWE mark. People fail to realize that I am a Ring of Honor fan. I did do a whole review. I talked about on here how I've been to countless Ring of Honor shows, how I found out about Ring of Honor through word of mouth on the internet. In 2005, I got sick to death. The fucking WWE was TV 14 in 2005, but they started to get really fucking bad that year. For me, I always state that WWE started going a little bit downhill. At the somewhere in 2002 it started to get bad, but in 2005 it got so fucking bad that I had no choice but to find an alternative. And so here you go, bitches. You want to see how fucking stupid you really are? Here you go. This is only some of them. Ring of Honor. Oh, so what are you going to say? That I'm a Ring of Honor mark now? Because I really like Ring of Honor and I think it's better than TNA? Hell, I think this shit is better than WWE half the time. You go to a Ring of Honor show, you pay $20, and you get 4-star matches almost on every single card. Go check out my review that I posted back in July for all you fucking idiots. So am I a Ring of Honor mark now? Because I'm saying bad things about TNA? I mean, come on. Here is the thing. Ring of Honor has horrible fucking production values. Their camera angles are out of whack. It's dark. The lighting is terrible. It's all in the convention center, but I enjoy it. I don't give a fuck about production values as long as the product is okay. And TNA's ratings are so pathetic. People seem to forget the biggest fucking thing that just shows what a joke they really are. They were the ones who recreated the Monday Night War for like 1 week. Remember? They went head to head with Monday Night Raw. What the fuck happened? They still scored the same 1.0 rating. So the fanboys don't seem to acknowledge this. They want to make like it never even happened. Even though TNA built this up as a whole big event, that the Monday Night Wars are going to start over. It's all going to start all over. Yeehaw! We're going to beat that WWE. Woohoo! And then they just fucked it all up. It was just an embarrassment to them. And people don't even want to seem to acknowledge this pretty well-known point in history. Now, I am a TNA supporter of sorts, because I still do watch the program, and I did order a lot of their pay-per-views when they were weekly pay-per-views that they used to produce, and they were surviving solely on those pay-per-view buy rates. And of course, Dixie Carter's billions of dollars, but that's a different story. Anyway, was TNA ever a good company? No. No, they were not. They were always polluted by Vince Russo's shenanigans, Dusty Rhodes' booking. Now, TNA, in my opinion, here we go. One of their best pay-per-views was No Surrender 2005. I thought that was a quality pay-per-view. Now, I haven't seen all the pay-per-views, so you're going to go, you can't judge until you've seen every single one. I mean, come on. I truthfully haven't even seen every single WWE pay-per-view. I've seen most of them, but not all. But it's safe to say that TNA was never great. And some people like to say that, oh, once TNA was like amazing. It was never amazing. They always had shit, something, a big storyline that sucked. There was always something wrong about that company. The booking never made sense, but were they better? Yes, I will give them that. In like 2005, like from 2002 to 2005, they were better. But they still were fucking horrible. Their first ever pay-per-view. This company doesn't even have any confidence in itself. The first ever Bound for Glory pay-per-view that was supposed to feature Hulk Hogan. They couldn't get Hulk Hogan, so they canceled it. Because without Hulk Hogan, they thought that no one would even give a fuck about the pay-per-view. So anyway, their first ever pay-per-view was Victory Road 2004. And this fucking shit was one of the worst pay-per-views I ever seen in my life. And then they had another pay-per-view, Turning Point, right after that. And that one sucked just as bad. I remember they had the Macho Man scheduled to compete. That was actually Macho Man's last ever match. And they booked it so Macho Man came in at the very end. They made some shit like he was kidnapped and then he came out at the end. What a fucking joke. people bought this pay-per-view thinking, oh yeah, gonna see Macho Man. Macho Man hadn't fucking wrestled in years, so people were ultra excited to see Macho Man. And then they bait and switch you, taking all your fucking money, your $30, and then you never fucking saw Macho Man until the last 2 minutes of the match. So TNA has always been pulling this fucking bullshit with their fans. It's fucking retarded already. TNA is never going to beat WWE. And you can scream at the top of your lungs, ah! When some people say something bad about TNA. Even though I have said good things about TNA, people want to just, you know, overlook that. I make fun of the Ace and Eights angle, and people almost have a fucking heart attack because they can't. How could you say that when WWE is so bad? How can you say that about TNA? You're a hypocrite. What is this thing? Like, if WWE is bad, I can't say that TNA is bad. There always one of the shows has to be great. No, they both suck. Okay? So that's just the truth right there. I mean, what do you want me to lie? You want me to make a video? Impact was really good this week. Nothing was wrong with it. Nothing will ever be wrong with it. Nothing has ever been wrong with it ever. End video. I mean, you just want me to be a fucking robot and just feed me the lines? Is that what you want? That's what you want everybody here in the YWC to do. All the shooters, you want them to say what you want, even though what you want fucking sucks and would probably bankrupt every single wrestling company if they did what you said. That's just fucking retarded. No one is ever going to do what you say. This is why, you know, all the wrestling companies don't respect the internet. Because when you got people like me who are trying to, you know, improve this business by trying to get their opinions out, you've got these fucking morons out there with the WWE people with the Ryback and the TNA people supporting the Ace and Eights and the Austin Aries title run. These people don't know a fucking thing about professional wrestling. They never have, and they never will. They don't know anything about wrestling. And they don't know anything about the Attitude Era or the original Monday Night Wars. They don't know anything about wrestling. Yet they voice their opinion like they're experts. And you fucking know that they're the furthest thing from that. So yeah, TNA is a fucking piece of shit. It's never going to prosper. Never ever in a fucking million goddamn years is TNA ever gonna beat WWE. So just fucking face it. Call me a mark. Call me what you want. But that fucking company is a piece of fucking shit.